أنني أتقدم اليوم بالتحية والتهنئة إلى كافة أعضاء أسرة الجامعة، شاكراً لهم جميعاً جهودهم الطيبة في أن تكون هذه الجامعة جزءاً مهماً في مجتمع المعرفة بالدولة، تلتزم بتحقيق التفوق للطالب.
الخريجين والخريجات، إن مصير الأمم مرهون بإبداع أفراد مجتمعاتها. عليكم أن تضعوا نصب أعينكم هذه الأمانة، فبأيديكم تقررون مصير أمتكم. أتمنى لكم التوفيق، وأتوجه بالتهنئة لآبائكم وأمهاتكم بتحقيق هذا النجاح.
I definitely feel it was an achievement to be able to transfer to Canada, and CUD played a big part in that, shaping me as a character and helping me realize what I could do. I do believe, yeah, I've achieved my dream with the help of CUD.
As His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum said, the progress of countries, people and civilization starts with education. With the knowledge, skill and professional attribute that all of our graduates have developed, they are now prepared to take on the challenges that are ahead.
I had always aimed for Canada, so with the transfer credit and the affiliations which CUD has with the universities abroad, it's no doubt like the best choice. I'm the first one in my family to ever go abroad for studies, so for me and my family that's also a really big thing as well.
The UAE and Canada should continue to stand out as world leaders on moving towards knowledge-based economy. Canada has only 36 million people. We need immigration. We need researchers. We need professionals. And on the movement of people, I believe the UAE and Canada should work together.
That was my dream, to come to Canada, and I have achieved that, and I feel really happy for it. CUD has prepared me really well to pursue my second year here in VIU, given knowledge of every prerequisite that need to be followed here in VIU. There wasn't any challenge when it comes to academic. Like in my CUD, I used to follow Canadian curriculum as well. That's the reason I just directly transferred to the second year here and had to repeat any of the first year's programs.
When a student from another place comes here, they're not alone and isolated and singled out. They're part of a really broad and very diverse community from the moment they step in here. So the Canadian education understands the diversity of perspective that you want to encourage in students who are entering into a global world.
I did a professional degree in architecture, a 5-year program at the Canadian University of Dubai. And then I decided to continue my master's, so I did a postgraduate program here at UBC in urban design. It was a very easy kind of a transition. I enjoyed the cultural similarity that here has with Dubai in terms of welcoming.
Faculty and staff here really do care about student success. They really want to help students feel comfortable and be as successful as they possibly can here. So if a student is challenged or struggling academically, or because it's just such a new environment for them, then they can reach out to faculty and staff.
There's something beautiful about change and about learning a different culture. I'm from India, who transferred to Dubai, and then coming here, and then in a couple of years I'll say I'm Canadian. There are a few students who are in the first year who don't know what their major is. So CUD helped with that, figuring out what you want to do in life, which was a huge hassle. It's no point coming all the way here and not knowing exactly what you want to do. You have time to change, but then it's a year wasted, you know? So CUD did help with that, help me understand who I want to be and where I want to be in the next 5 years.
Canada itself is a multicultural country. I think you can, walking around campus, you can see many different ethnicities and cultures represented.
Actually, I looked at my lab. I've got 13 students. Only 2 were born in this country, so everybody else is coming from somewhere else, including me. And it's been a great decision. You learn things that otherwise you wouldn't learn.
The transfer agreement between CUD and Queen is something that we're really excited about, and the fact that the relationship is with the School of Computing plays off of the strengths that we have here as well as the strengths of CUD, and hopefully it's the beginning of more agreements of this nature, and we can see more students coming from the Middle East to Kingston specifically.
I joined CUD back in 2009 with an intent to transfer my studies to Canada. CUD provided me with a portal to Canadian education, as well with the work experience that was very beneficial to me in transferring and transforming here to Canada. It provided me with a very good degree that was essential in getting accepted and admitted here in Canada.
It has definitely been a long journey from Dubai to here, especially the starting of the application process. I didn't think it was going to happen so soon because I had a lot of places, a lot of places I wanted to apply to, and my number 1 choice was York, and I got York.
We as a college, and actually the architecture program specifically, have a history of working closely with Canadian colleges. And the reason is a Canadian college provides a strong, technically rigorous foundation to the study of architecture. We have established agreements with a number of Canadian universities, and most recently the Canadian University of Dubai. Having just been there and having viewed the student work, I'm confident, as I am with all of our Canadian partners, that the students would come here and not only get advanced standing, but they would be able to thrive within that advanced standing. And I think very quickly come to a place where they're succeeding in the classroom, producing some of the best work.
My own philosophy is that a Brock student is a Brock student no matter what their passport says. What that means is we want to make sure that all of our students, no matter where they're from around the world, feel like they're part of our community and are included. And the importance of welcoming the world is that we all become part of being global citizens and trying to make our world a better place to live.
If you're ready to share with others and if you're ready to contribute your part, you just need to be yourself, and Canada will take you as anyone else.
I would highly recommend for anyone who wants to come and study in Canada and they're living in the Middle East to come to CUD and then come to Canada. It really provides a good basis for transferring in terms of education and in terms of independence and responsibility.
I remember CUD had this slogan of the portal to Canadian education. That's exactly what it was to me. It was a portal. It was a perfect transitionary period to move to a Canadian university that I chose. It was exactly what it was to me, yeah.